Gamers. I still got this hair. We're cutting it off after the tournament. Or maybe before the grand finals. We'll see. We have semi-finals number 1. We've had Susan winning her match, Barbie winning her match, Joe and Bob winning their matches. And with that being said, we're entering the semifinals with new names because I didn't want the players to know who they're playing against. And we have Gachi versus Pepe. Now, these are obviously, the two of these players are one of, like, the, 2 out of the 4 players that did win their round of 8 matches. But I've made them change the names again. The histories are hidden, so the players don't know who they played in the previous round either. And we have it here. Gachi versus Pepe. Let's see if Twitch chat will be able to connect who the players are now. We're about to find out. So Gachi is, all these names are Twitch emotes. So Gachigasm, of course. And then Pepe is the frog on Twitch that is very, very popular. That being said, we're going to have Gachi playing as the orange Japanese, and he will be playing against Pepe, who is on the Mongols. While this game is cooking, I'm actually going to show you guys the draft real quick, because not much will be happening. We have... So, Canal is the first map. Himayama and Four Lakes are banned out by Pepe and Gachi. And then, Civ-wise, we have China, Ottoman French band from Pepe, Ayubid, Jeanne d'Arc, and HRE from Gachi. So, Pepe went with Mongol, Malian, Rus, English and OTD. And Gachi has Jushi Legacy, Delhi, Abbasid, Japanese, and Byzantines. So, Gachi actually has 4 civs that are very pro-berry. So... there it is. We do see a dock, and that is a very good fish spawn. The fishes are starting very early, like they're almost at his base, so that dock is pretty far away. We see Pepe going with the barracks. Gur trying to scout a little bit. That Khan wants to pull away the villager. The reason why you want to shoot the villager so it runs away is because the shoreline fish gathering rate are very, very high. So if you can manage to get that villager to go back, the opponent loses some resources. So we are going to be seeing 8 villagers on wood, by the way. And this is a bit interesting. So Japanese going with 8 villagers on wood, which to me sounds like Gachi wants to make a barracks. Now, you don't need 8 villagers with Japanese to constantly produce ships. So I have a feeling this will be barracks in one moment, maybe even double barracks, going for 3 fishing ships. Usually when you play against aggression on hybrid maps, you go for 1 or 2 fishing ships into barracks. But we see 3 fishing ships, and the fishing ships are cheaper because they're Japanese. They're 45 wood. So maybe that's the reason. We see villager coming in for Pepe and the 2 spearmen. Which side is he going to tower rush? Obviously, going to go for this one. In the back, we got 5 villagers on wood for Pepe. So this might be a tower into a dock right after. We will see. 4 just coming in for Gachi with 4 villagers. 6 on wood. And the choice of units to defend this will be samurais. So, we've actually seen a game... Wait, was it in the Hidden Cup or was it a random game? I'm not sure. But we've actually seen a game with... Wait, was it in the Hidden Cup? I'm actually not sure. But anyway, we've seen a game where Mongol went for Tower Rush. And the Japanese tried making samurais like this, and it did not work out for a Japanese player. It did not work out at all. It was a destruction, actually. So we'll see if Gachi manages to do it. Now, samurai are very expensive. They're 100 food, 30 gold. But they do have 2-3 armor. They're basically like meted armor. They have deflective armor, which negates the first attack. That samurai, good micro from both players. That samurai is trying to get the villager, does not get it. And Pepe... is gonna get the dock up, and that fishing boat that fishing boat is gonna go down, and there are no fishes here. So this tower blocks every single food right here, and this is not looking good for Gachi right now. Not good at all. The dock is 100% going down, and again, Samurai fails. It did not work out, and the dock will most likely be going down. There's no way Samurai do anything about it. So now the question is, what does Gachi do? He's still getting wood. Actually, you know what he can do? He could make another dock. I was gonna say, he can make another dock here and defend it with Samurai that are outside of the range of the tower. So that's a possibility that could work, because he does have 3 fishing ships. So even if he recovers the dock, he's still ahead economically. Pepe does not garrison in time. I'm still gonna kill that. Yep, still gonna kill that. The fishing ship goes down, and now Pepe is on the water as well. Pepe's gonna go for another dock and aging up soon. So very good macro management from Pepe. Managing to do everything right now. You know, getting the double dock, the eco, the age up, all faster than Gachi, who, I mean, not in the greatest position right now. We are going to see a tower attempt, but one thing to note is Pepe did not continue making units. So what that means is, if Pepe kept making spearmen, then he would be able to tower here easy peasy and like push this back. But Gachi did continue making samurai, and Pepe did not continue making spearmen. So this is going to be a pretty hard thing to now attack, like into this dock, I mean. Now, if Gachi gets a tower here, then obviously the fishing for Pepe is going to be gone too. I guess Pepe could go here. And a lot of trading. The villager, 2 villagers go down, by the way, and 2 fishing ships went down. So pretty good eco damage from Pepe, equalizing the worker count. We got 3 fishing ships versus 3 fishing ships. But Pepe, in my opinion, is in a better position economically. But let's not forget, samurai are samurai, and they're basically very, very, very strong. Not only Dark Age, but they're strong in feudal too. So these guys are not going to lose value. The spearmen, on the other hand, are kind of useless, right? Like, they're not going to be able to fight against... Oh, pulling the boar, I like that. I would probably just... Do you just kill it? This is actually such an annoying boar because it protects the dock. Spearmen are not going to have any value here. The best value they're going to have is if they're like putting a tower somewhere. But other than that, they're not going to be able to contest the samurai. So in the long run, it ain't going to work out too well. We do see Koka Township coming in. Boar gets pulled again. Pepe very good with the boar. Silver Tree is completed. Spearmen are upgraded. Samurai are now hardened samurai, and they got 3 armor and 10 damage. We see junk coming out. And we do see arrow slits on the Pepe's dock. So both players playing pretty well. I honestly think just kill the boar, man. Like, yeah, just say fucking just kill the boar. Because it's gonna prevent the dock for a very, very long time. We do see war junk coming out. War junk coming in from Pepe. Pepe has arrow slits right now. Shooting at the fishing ships. Very nice. Shinobi is here, and Shinobi disables, aka sabotages the dock, so the dock will not be producing. And samurais are still doing really, really good. Only 1 Shinobi, by the way. Gachi did not produce a single extra. He's just gonna use the 1 to stop the dock production. The fishing ships are gonna go down, and now we see Hulk coming in here for Pepe, and suddenly we see Gachi with 4 fishing ships and 2 fighting ships versus 1 fishing ship, a war junk, and no arrow slits on this dock. Now the trade is gonna start, which is gonna be very, very good. Something that Gachi will have to defend. And Gachi is actually making blind spearmen without scouting. And the funny thing is, there are no Keshiks coming, but Pepe is making stables now, so there will be Keshiks. So it's like preemptively making, I guess. Now, if this Shinobi gets in and disables this dock, it might give enough room for Gachi to just push in and kill everything. But we will see. Here we go. The ships are going in. The archer ships from Gachi went down, and he might get exploded. Oh. Ooh, and he gets wrecked right there. The demo ship is coming out. Fishing ships are in trouble. I think Gachi can probably just push in. Because he has 5 samurais that are absolutely going to destroy this. We do see demo ship destroying one of the hulks from Pepe. So damage being done all over the place. These guys are action-packed right now. There's action happening at every single point. Wheelbarrow level 1 for Gachi. No eco upgrades for Pepe right now. Only 1 fishing ship. On the Japanese side, 1 fishing ship too. Japanese is on 2 docks. And one thing to know, Japanese can re-fishing ship a lot quicker. And the reason for that is the fishing ships are cheaper, so it's a lot easier to get the fishing ships back up. And this is painful. No wheelbarrow and no deer stones make this really, really slow. So yeah, 1 Sigurd there for sure. Spearmen are coming. Samurai are gonna hit that gold. Shinobi is also there. Shinobi, he uses the sabotage on the tower, and look how much damage that tower took. That tower took like 50% HP damage from the sabotage because it was building, so it's taking more damage. And oh la la. All of a sudden, not looking good. The water battle continues. So someone might wonder, why are they fighting over water when there's no fishing ships? Well, why are they both making army on water if no one is fishing? Well, if let's say Gachi gives up water and Pepe wins it, then Pepe is just going to make another dock and spam fishing ships as well. So his economy is just going to boom extremely hard. So they both have to actually keep making army, or at least having enough to defend, while growing their own fish eco. And we see Pepe not making more fishing ships, instead making a war junk. More barracks are coming. Japanese is played with a lot of infantry right now, with Bugattis and Samurais. And Pepe cannot get any gold. Oh! Oof, almost. Pepe cannot get any gold. He is getting wheelbarrow right now. A little bit of a miss rally. Spearmen are dying. Archers are on the way to try and fend that off, but again, archers against these guys, not the greatest trade. They hit them for pretty low amounts. Keshik's not taking so much damage. Oh god. 2 gets 4 times tapped right there. The trade is maybe gonna die. Target. Nope. He is targeting the archers. He shift queued on the archers. Now he redirects to the trade. On the other side, there's some raiding happening that might be gold villager losses. Let's see it. Yeah, moves a little bit too late. He's gonna lose 1 at least. And these guys, by the way, are microing on like 4 different fronts right now. Doing a pretty good job. Pepe got 700 wood. Just spent it on assuming production and archers. Shinobi comes in. This is the same one Shinobi, by the way. Shinobi comes in and disables the archer range to prevent constructing any more archers for now. And we don't see, oh, we do see actually. Daimyo is coming up. 650 gold for Japanese. On the other side, Mongol does have 3 traders. So a lot of the traders did go down, which is quite unfortunate. And now we see Pepe is going to push onto the water. Now, Gachi has less units, yes, on water, or, you know, less powerful units. But he has fishing ships that he can use defensively to repair. So it's not the end of the world. Shinobi's chilling right here. The engagement is going to happen. That explosive junk, good micro. Explosive junk goes down. And now Pepe can slowly start chipping away. We see 2 more fighting ships coming out. On the top side, Shinobi is gonna go down. Keshik's and Khan still raiding. There's a demo right there. He moves in time. He probably guessed when the explosive ship would come out, if there was one. That demo goes down. Dude, good micro from both of these guys, actually. Did you see that? That was a good micro from both sides. And that's why these guys are in semifinals. Are they gold players? Yes. One is gold and one is platinum 1. Second TC is coming for Pepe. Okay. So maybe he realizes, yo, this water thing ain't working out for me. I'm surprised that he's not trying to like maybe make a tower. And then he has arrow slits, but just making a tower here would make it so that he can just go some fishing ships without worrying. On the top side, we see Yumi's coming out with Spearmen and 2 Samurais. Yumi's do have a banner, so they do deal 6 damage. No +1 attack yet. So, but they still do, what's it called? They still do 6 damage. So pretty good. And, oh no, that was Bannerman, sorry. 5 damage. Yeah, I was confused. I was like, why did they do 6? They should do 4 + 1. Yeah, I clicked on a Bannerman. I'm dented. But Gachi is gonna get cleaned up here. So the tower was completed. Samurai are still alive, but they're gonna get cleaned up. On the water, we see Gachi pushing now with 3 war junks against 2. There are arrow slits, 1 doe, but only 2 fishing ships. So for Gachi, like, killing this dock would be pretty good. But I don't know if he realizes that there's not a lot of water eco here. So it's not the biggest priority. Gashiks are running in. Gashiks are running in, getting some damage, getting a little bit dented. No gold still on this side from Gachi. He has 22 gold, so he needs to go on this one, or he needs to retreat on that one and maybe like kind of keep it safe. So right now, 63 villagers for Japanese, 55 for Mongols, but 15 of those workers that shows are fishing ships. So there's an advantage and a disadvantage to this. So the advantage is 15 fishing ships is more than 15 workers in economy, but that is economy on a timer. So that timer is basically when the fishes run out. Now there's still a lot of fishes. We're still cooking with quite a few fishes, but eventually those fishing ships will run out, or the fishes will run out. And what Pepe has is right now a bit weaker eco, although the way it's looking right now, it's because there's a lot of villagers running around. Pepe will have a bit weaker eco, but the eco he's getting is basically villagers and traders, which is what you want in the long run. And he does have some fishing, so it's not like he has 0, but obviously Japanese has way more. 3 hulks still coming, but I think Pepe is more than fine. Arrow slits plus 3 ships versus 4, he is more than fine there. Loses a fishing ship. On the top side, we see Yumi's coming in again, and Yumi's, if you guys don't know, they do 1 less damage, base damage. So they did a Bannerman to make them really good, and basically they are cheaper as well, but their movement speed is the highest out of any archers. So they are really, really fast. So engagements like this, Yumi will always win because they can just catch up and kill all the archers from Pepe. Pepe seems like he's like caught off guard a little bit, not really expecting the attack maybe, because the archers were on completely wrong side of that battle, and now we see 71 army versus 30, and Pepe is falling more and more behind, and he's just gonna decide that's it. GG's. So right now we had Mongols lose against the Japanese, and the next matchup, if I'm not mistaken, will be English versus Abbasid dynasty. Here it is. Gachi is leading 1-0 versus Pepe playing as the English, and Pepe immediately throws down a barracks. This is Lipany, by the way. So I just want to remind you that Gachi actually has civs that greatly benefit from berries. So he has Japanese that he just played that actually can gather berries faster. He has Delhi, he has Abbasid, and he has Byzantines. So playing as Pepe, this is actually a pretty rough decision what to pick, because Gachi could have picked 3 different civs, by the way. He could have picked 3 different civs here. And at the same time, it's a bit hard to predict what Pepe is going to pick because he doesn't have any good civs for Lipany. So he can technically take anything. Gachi decides to go with Abbasid, which is probably the best civ you can take on this map. But if he took Delhi, he would be also in a really good matchup spot. Pepe is scouting deep as English. And this usually means at a high level, when an English player goes immediately to your side of the map, to scout your base, that means men-at-arm. So, it means men-at-arm most of the time. Because usually you want to go around your base, you know, get some sheep, go to the middle, go around, get some sheep. But because the scout went in all the way, and it was obviously looking for gold and looking for stone where it is, he's going to be able to get in there with the chatted arm. Actually, only 2 on gold, by the way. He started mining gold a lot sooner than normal, but only mining it with 2. We'll see if the timing matches. And we see 2 men-at-arms as well, by the way. So 1 man-at-arm is a kind of small commitment. But 2 is quite a bit more. Maybe he wants to put 1 on the gold and wants to put 1 on the stone. I'm not sure. And look at that. Is that going to match up perfectly? It might. Look at that. 180. Boom. And boom. That's it. 201. That was clean right there. That was clean. Alright, age up is happening. Now, this will still prevent stuff, by the way. This is not like, oh, men-at-arms are now wasted. They don't do anything. This is still going to do stuff. And the reason why it's still going to do stuff is, well, he can harass berries here, actually, which he's doing already. He can prevent gold, so he can prevent wheelbarrow. He can prevent fresh foodstuffs for a while. He can prevent double broadaxe. Gachid not expecting. I don't know if he saw the second man-at-arm. Or maybe he got distracted or wasn't paying attention. But loses a villager on berries. So not a great start. Now, he can also deny stone. So Gachi is going with that economic wing. And he's going to obviously try to get a second town center. But having 2 men-at-arms, they will be able to prevent that until you make your own units, which is quite a bit delayed. Now, another thing about this is military wing is actually not that good in this matchup, in my opinion, because you get spearmen and you get 15% HP for your infantry, which you actually go for horsemen plus archers. So only half of your army is basically getting the what's it called? Only half of your army is getting the HP buff, so it's not the greatest, you know. But he's going with economic wing, which I'm a bit surprised because I feel like economic wing is very greedy. My personal favorite in this matchup is Abbasid, is actually culture wing, because you still get second town center. And not only that, but you get all your upgrades cheaper, so you can actually produce more units. And if you ever go for an age up to castle, it's also cheaper. And the thing is, if both players stay in feudal forever, this is English favored quite a bit. The reason why it's favored for English is because English will open up with spearman longbow, but as the time passes, English will have more and more farms. And English will eventually transition into man-at-arm plus longbow, which will kill anything that Abbasid has in feudal. So I feel like if you go culture wing, it allows you to skip that part and age up to castle, you know, when you normally wouldn't be able to, because sometimes you just need a few more resources. So economic wing is good if you're going for like 3 TC. But going on 2 TC, you're not really gaining much. And he also didn't get Fertile Crescent because he does not have the gold yet. And he needs to make some units. He is. The men-at-arms are actually sticking around. A bit surprising. He's not sending them back. But I think he's going to be fine. His age up is completed. Right here. Men-at-arm upgrade immediately. Otherwise, this men-at-arm would start dying to horsemen. So he's going to run a bit. Maybe he's going to run away all the way back because of the archers. But he sees the horsemen and the archers right now. His scout was in his main base, so he wasn't aware of it, that there were units. 2 on gold, and this will be just go time for English. So this will be 2 on gold means I do want to get upgrades, but I don't want to get upgrades too fast. I want to get units as fast as possible. But I want to kind of grow my economy, and if this game goes on, I'm fine with that. So, if you put 3 or 4, that's like you're rushing upgrades, and maybe the pressure early on won't be as high. But you can see English units are just rallying across the map right now. We don't see a worker. We do see Gachi making a lot of horsemen, a lot of archers. He is on gold. He probably wants to start getting some of the upgrades. You cannot play with 0 upgrades as any civ long term. And we do see wheelbarrow first from Pepe coming in. That's going to be useful against the horseman raids for eco as well. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good stuff. More units are coming. And a good English player, well, I actually discussed this yesterday when I was playing, or maybe 2 days ago when I was playing English. A good English player will always keep you guessing when you're gonna attack. So what you want to do as English is you want to keep attacking, keep pressuring, but only fight when you know you can win. So what you want to do is, right now what Pepe is doing, pushes a little bit, then goes back, then pushes a little bit, then goes back. And that's because he is forcing Gachi to keep making units, to keep producing units, not go for the second TC. And again, the longer this game goes, it's better for English. So look, Pepe goes in a little bit, sees the horseman coming, maybe he's going to try to poke them, then he's going to go back, and he's going to keep doing that until he's feeling confident enough he can win a fight. Or at least trade better. So, we see Golden Age Tier 1 activated, so some eco bonuses for Gachi. Fertile Crescent is researched, so he can at least produce economy buildings cheaper. No side of second TC. If Gachi went for second TC now, that would be immediate death, because Pepe would see that and attack the stone, and then the wood line would go down, and once your wood line is down, the match is over, because you need to produce archers and you need horsemen. Now, this is the point where, as Abbasid, you're producing a shit ton of units, right? You're making units, and then it feels like you want to engage. So now the matchup is turning where the Abbasid wants to engage and trade out the units to keep the English army smaller. Because again, the bigger the longbow count is, the bigger the English army is, the worse it is for Abbasid. So Abbasid is trying to find some damage, sees 2 on gold and sees no stone. So it just gets a confirmation, okay, this is still happening. He's still making units, he's still going for it. We see 2 spearmen right here that are going to prevent anything from coming in. And now Pepe is trying to scout, trying to get a little poke. He sees, okay, no stone. He's going to try to get as much information. He's going to see... picks off a longbow. He's going to see the archers, so he knows what the situation is. He knows the horsemen are here. Good pickoffs from Gachi. He's gonna get another longbow at least. Okay, runs out. Doesn't lose anything. Oh, 2 spearmen. Almost get a charge, but not quite. He sees the walls here. So what he wants to do preferably is run his scout from this side, so that he can actually gain vision so the longbows can do damage. That's why Gachi has these walls, so that's not possible. If he didn't have walls, he would have lost a few villagers there. 22 archers right now. And these horsemen might get caught. Good micro. 22 archers. And Gachi has +1 ranged armor too, but there is +1 ranged attack. He's trying to engage on the longbows. He doesn't want to pick off the spearmen. He wants to fight the longbows with these archers so that he can kill all the melee units after that. Pepe gets caught off guard a little bit. The men-at-arms will do some kiting. They're gonna do some kiting. Good disengage, equal by the way right now. The upgrades are better for Pepe, but they're pretty much equal on economy, almost equal on army. And look at this. See, he's not trying to kill the spearman because he doesn't have the horseman. He's basically going almost full archer, and his sole goal is killing all the longbows, and then the archers can kill all the spearmen. And I don't know if Pepe realizes this, but he needs to stop making spearmen immediately. He needs to start making men-at-arms, and he does that. See? See that? He sees, okay, he is committing on only archer. He sees no horsemen, and he immediately starts making more men-at-arms. So, if he realizes that is the case, he should fully make men-at-arms now, and just stop 1 HP on the scout. We do see survival techniques. He's gonna go on the deer. Like 7 spear for now are more than enough. He doesn't really need more spearmen. He just needs men-at-arms. He needs strong army. We see mill farm transition coming, and after that, I would say better trade and win for Gachi. I wouldn't be surprised to see if we see slow second TC attempt from Gachi. Not maybe rush it with everything, but still, you know, keep producing units, keep making stuff, but get a couple of villagers on the stone to get that second TC rolling. And he's just going to actually go for a further stone. Interesting. He's going to go for this stone, and he's going to go with 10 workers. Now, the second TC, I'm not sure where you even go with a second TC. Maybe you just go for deer here. Maybe you place it in the back. I am not sure. But now this is the point where this matchup is becoming a problem. And the reason why this matchup is becoming a problem is because English has enough economy. English has enough economy where he can start producing men-at-arm plus longbow, and that is a big problem. And you can see right now, look at this, 2 farm transitions and 8 on food over here. So he has 24 on food, but these are 24 on English farms and deer. So the food per minute, look at the food per minute difference already. He's going to be crazy. He's going to be producing men-at-arms from double barracks, which he is already. He's got 1/1 upgrades. Probably should get +1 melee upgrade, melee damage upgrade. Dude, see, dude. Dude, listen, I might be a commentator, right? But I have a Conquer 3 knowledge, let me tell you. I have a Conquer 3 knowledge right now. So, all good choices from Pepe, good choices from Gachi. Honestly, both of these players, both games have been playing really well. Like, both of these players have been playing pretty well. Like, I mean, literally when I mentioned Gachi should go on stone, he swaps right then. Like, every decisions they've been making is good. Pepe did manage to delay the game, though, without taking really bad fights. So, he does have Abbasid where he wants him. Now, I don't know about engaging under TC. Longbows are going to start kiting. Some horsemen are going to arrive. The men-at-arms are going in. And again, these men-at-arms, they're not unkillable, right? They are dying, as you can see. But he needs, what is this, 32 archers to shoot at 1 man-at-arm twice to kill him. And that's kind of a problem. And longbows don't need to shoot 32 times on, you know, twice on 1 archer to kill him. So Gachi will be losing more units, and Pepe is more efficient with his units. Oh my god, what happened here? Wait, what happened here? Wait, were those workers here and he sent them in the back to run away? That had to be it, right? Unless they came out of nowhere. Yeah, they were probably wood villagers that got sent here and then they ran on the other side. So, 35 versus 43 army supply, only 4 horsemen, 31 archers. But if it was 31 archers against 15 longbows or something, that'd be pretty good for Gachi to defend. But it's 26 longbows against 31 archers. Right now, Gachi, not enough wood. It's about to start pouring in because he has billion workers on it. 28 workers. Only 6 workers on food right now. Only 6 workers on food. And if you look, this is why English is strong in Prolonged Feudal, because English has his food economy set up right now. He's got double 8 farms, doesn't have horticulture and double broadaxe, which is definitely something he should get. But I don't think he's going to be getting it anytime soon because he has no gold and he's just purely producing men-at-arms. The Rams are coming in. And the food sources from Abbasid, by the way, are all forward from this point on. This and this is the last one, right? After that, it is all forward. Forward berries. Both deer packs are forwardish. How many men-at-arms do we have? We have 14 men-at-arms total. 10 right now here. He has 10 spearmen, which are enough to deflect the horsemen. Good run bys over here. Picks off a longbow. He's going to pick up... can't even pick off men-at-arms. They're like tanky against horsemen too. And here we go. The tower's gonna go down. Villagers are in town center. These archers are already bruised up, by the way, from the longbows earlier. Longbows are almost all full HP, and the men-at-arms are gonna do all the tanking in the world that he needs. He's gonna be pushing in. The villagers are running around, which idles more of his eco. The food is not looking good right now. All the villagers are here, which again means the longer this game goes, sheep are out as well. The longer this game goes, Abbasid will just simply run out of food completely. The TC is getting dented in. It is going to go down. The villagers are going to maybe get one ram, but that doesn't even matter. Longbows are in the villager line, maybe overextending a little bit. Should start kiting. Longbows are killing the archers, killing the villagers, and I mean the losses, 12 villagers are dead right now. So that second TC, completely irrelevant. And in fact, English has the worker lead right now. And the more you kite into the longbows, the more you get dented in by men-at-arms. And there's no good choice from the Abbasid. You either kite and hit men-at-arms and then longbows kill you, or you try to run around men-at-arms and hit longbows, but then the men-at-arms are slowly beating your ass anyway. So, good effort. Like I said, that was a really well played game, decision-wise, from both players. I think that was really well played from both players. A lot of good decisions, except I did not like the economy wing at all. I think culture wing and going archers like that into a fast castle, into like a Mangano or something, would have worked out a lot better in that situation for him. And I think, by the way, what Gachi did can work. It's not like terrible. It can work, but in my opinion, it relies on basically English overextending. So if English overextends and then Gachi catches him with Horseman Archer and mows down the army, like completely mows down the army, that's an easy win for Abbasid. But if English sees that and says, okay, I just gotta chill a bit and pushes a lot slower, then you're kind of all-inning as Abbasid on like hoping the opponent is going to engage. And the moment I called out, like, you know, here's just stops making spirit, goes men-at-arms, Pepe realized that same thing too, went men-at-arms, and then got a dub from there. We played Lipany. The next map is going to be Dry Arabia. And regarding civs, we just saw English get the W versus the Abbasid. So right now it's 1-1 between Pepe and Gachi. And the next matchup, are you guys ready? Pepe actually is going Rus on Dry Arabia. So the next match will be Rus versus, guess, Gachi's civilization. And if you answered Jushi's legacy, you would be wrong. It is not Byzantines either. The next matchup we're going to be having is going to be Rus versus Delhi on Dry fucking Arabia. And we are entering game number 3 between Gachi and Pepe. Gachi will be playing as the Delhi, and Pepe will be playing as the Rus. Let's check the spawns. Back gold, back stone. Pretty good. If I'm Pepe, I Kremlin here probably. Protect the deer. Although you could go wild as Pepe, and you could Kremlin here for the boar and the sacred site, because you're playing against Delhi. So that's also a possibility. Could also do a defensive Kremlin. Now I think you Kremlin here actually. You protect the gold, deer, double woodline. Kremlin here for sure, I think. I would do it there. But if he wants to go wild, he could Gremlin over here. His other deer pack is pretty far away. Back berries. The other berries are right where the boar is. So kind of forward food spawns for Pepe. And now, when you're playing against other civs, usually you're the aggressive ones as Rus. But playing against Delhi, Delhi can also, I mean, Delhi can be on the passive side, but Delhi can also go full Zug and just go billion Ghazi Raiders and just try to destroy everything. So, yeah. So we'll see. we see 3 fucking scouts, right? And 2 scouts from Gachi, actually. This is not something we see very often. These days, even when you play against Rus, a lot of players opt to just not get a second scout at all, because it's a villager and a quarter worth of production time. So a lot of people are just like, well, if he gets 100 extra gold, it is what it is. But we see Gachi. Oh, Gachi. Oh, yo. Oh my god, and Pepe does not see it either. Oh, that was a close one. Now, the wolves are getting killed. The deer are already mowed down. There is another deer pack here. And the sheep situation... 6 sheep for Gachi. What the fuck is that Kremlin? That is a 1 out of 10. That... Wait, did he mean to do... Why the fuck would you do Kremlin here? Is this supposed to be a golden gate? Like, okay, if you wanted to put Kremlin here, why not put it here to protect the gold at least? You know what I mean? Like, I think Kremlin here is way better. But let's say he wants to protect stone and gold. Why not put it here? You protect berries and stone and gold. Again, if there was like a resource here, okay, sure. But this seems so close to town center. I don't know. Does Kremlin catch? I mean, I'm pretty sure it reaches. Yeah, it reaches the lumber camp. Yeah, I don't. I'm a bit confused with this Kremlin. A bit confused. Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like, again, Rus is the aggressive one, right? That's the aggressive civ. But you're playing against Delhi, and if Delhi just makes Ghazi Raiders, the Ghazi Raiders can kill your knights if there's higher count. Which means that your food sources are... They're not like usual where it's like, oh, you're Rus, you don't give a fuck. You make a wooden fortress and GG. But, Delhi can harass you like really badly while holding the sacred sites. So, I don't know. Like, it might come into play, it might not. We will see. And Pepe is not interested in second town center. Not interested at all, actually. We'll be going for a knight in a second. He has 3 fucking scouts. Let's check the bounty. 245 bounty. So 5 bounty off of tier 2, which is actually pretty unfortunate, to be honest. Is there wolves anywhere on the map? There's the boar, but I don't think there's any wolves on the map. There's a sheep. That is pretty unfortunate. 245. So the tier 2 for bounty is 250. So, yeah. Dude, I hope this Kremlin comes into play and I learn something new. Like, I hope this Kremlin saves the day or something. From Gachi, we see spearmen opening. Walling with villagers. So no Ghazi Raiders. Interesting enough. Maybe the reason he decides to go with spearmen and not Ghazi Raiders is because he sees that the opponent is not going for second town center. So maybe he just wants to play it safe, defend. Double blacksmith, by the way. Boar is getting taken down. So, this looks like old Rus. This looks like a guide I made back in, I don't know, like Season 2, Season 3? Season 1, I don't even remember. But I think this is just going to be archer ranges. Yeah, archer ranges, stables, and go-go. I was even expecting him to make archer ranges here. So this is 1 TC Rus. It's gonna be probably like triple or quad archer ranges and 1 or 2 stables, and then just go, zug, zug, and try to end it. Now, playing against Delhi, if you are going for 2 TC, I feel like sometimes it's like too late. Like if you go 2 TC, you just don't have time to get the units out, and then Delhi captures sacred sites. Whoa. Okay, he does the melee charge onto the spearman, but I feel like that was a little bit delayed right there. So he does some damage, but Gachi could heal if he wanted to. Boar right here, very nice. I would have loved if he pulled a boar like here and then upgraded this wooden fortress or something. Just get some more value from it. Now Scholar is coming out, archers are coming out, and Gachi has archers of his own. So the mic ring is about to begin between these two guys. By the way, Gachi just had scout on the right, so I'm pretty sure he saw the boar. He does have tier 2 bounty right now because he killed that boar. And he is capturing the sacred site, and he left the other scholar in the archer range. So he is not sending like 2 scholars out at the same time, because there are knights and his opponent will most likely you know, just pick off the second scholar. So he wants to keep his whole army together and slowly capture the sacred sites. Sacred site number 1 gets captured. That's going to be some gold trickle coming in. +1 range attack is coming in, and Delhi already has +1 or range armor, sorry, +1 range attack is already finished. So that means that Pepe will be behind on upgrades. He has double broad axe. Blacksmith is only now coming up. So if you're Pepe, probably avoid fighting for a little bit at least. You don't want to engage right now because it's literally like the worst time. Let's see. The sacred side on the bottom, that is dead. Maybe a little too trigger happy on that scholar. And that scholar will be going down. Boop. It is dead. And that's why you don't send your scholars alone, by the way. That's why when you play against Night Civs, you have to send your scholars together with your army. You cannot just split them up. Now, if Pepe went for 2 TC, then you can go for 2 sacred sides at the same time. Here we go. By the way, this is not going to come into play most likely, because this matchup usually ends fast. But I just want to say, this is Pepe's gold, by the way. What the fuck? This is Pepe's gold on Gachi's side of the map. And this is Gachi's gold. If this was like a macro matchup, this would be such a fucked spawn, but it's not going to matter in this one, luckily. Here we go. Knights and archers are coming in. Coming in super hot right now. One knight gets picked off immediately. He gets the scholar goes down. That's a pretty good pick off. That's an expensive pick off. Gremlins are coming now, and Gachi has to run. This is only 5 spearmen, and Gachi is also now making Ghazi Raiders, by the way. So he is going Ghazi Raider, Spearman, Archer. But I am not sure if this is going to be enough. The spearmen are getting picked off. Target fired by Pepe. I'm trying to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Spearman's going down. Another spearman's going to go down. There's 1 remaining. And Gachi is getting his ass beat right now. On the other side, we see... Okay, that's a scout. Kick W. And Pepe reacts by garrisoning the villagers. Because they're playing in the heat of the moment. You can't look if it's a Ghazi Raider or a scout. So he immediately runs away and garrisons from that scout, which is pretty funny. And no +1 armor from Pepe, by the way. So initially had a really good fight, and the army supply is now identical. It went from very favored for Delhi, with gremlins, had a good engagement, and now it is more equal. You see workers coming over here to get that hunting cabin, to get some deer. We do see deer over here as well. Trying to decap this, but this is a lot of archers, and this is only 1 knight. So spearman getting picked off. Delhi losing too many, like just too many units, trying to maybe force the fight a little bit too much. I'm not sure. And we just see archer production from Gachi. Spearman production. Oh, okay. It's continuing now. And yeah, both players, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but Gachi's side of the map, all food sources are also forward, except this one berry that's kind of semi-side, I guess, which Pepe has here as well, in the back berries, but every other food source is forward. So none of these players are going to be able to get like a quick wall and then get safe food or something like that. Sacred Sites decap, and in my opinion, this is not good for Delhi. This kind of situation. The reason like why this is not good of a situation is because he doesn't have any Sacred Sites. That's number one. Number two, Night Civ in larger numbers is better. But that being said, while the Night Civ is better in larger numbers, Delhi has 20%. Was it 20 right now? I can't remember. They changed it. It is 20%. 20% attack speed on all his archers. So his archers are a lot stronger than Pepe's archers. So once the archers are now reaching critical mass, they're going to be able to just unload a huge amounts of DPS. Are we going to see gremlins? Only 2 gremlins being pulled right now. And Gachi is going to attempt that Sacred Site once again. Let's see what he can do. Knights are coming in. They're going to get off a charge. Good amount of charges. But that one knight is almost dead from all that. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage actually before the archers are close to engage into that. Maybe it feels like he's like, you know, a good amount ahead to just be able to just go for it. Scholar might go down as well. Scholar's definitely going to go down. And the archers are catching up to Delhi archers, but Delhi has so many archers. And like I said, 20% attack speed is quite a lot. What Pepe needs is a lot more knights, by the way. Knights or horsemen, because this is just fully committing to archers at this point. Like, he has no... He's got like no spearmen almost. Look at this. 0 spearmen, 0 Ghazis. It's just archers and nothing else. How many stables do we see? 2 stables right now. Could maybe use a 3rd one. And I think that Pepe just needs a good amount of knights. Like, needs like 10, 15 knights and then go into this mass archer, and he's going to get a lot better trades. I like this. He's going to go for a little raid. But there is a tower from Gachi, playing it safe, not playing it risky. Is he going to react though in time? Okay, he does. Sees that immediately, goes back. Some knights on the right. I like this. Just go for some harassment, slow the game down a little bit. Get more knights, but Gachi... Dude, I gotta say, these guys are brave. Pushing with only archers and nothing else. And I guess Pepe did not expect that either, because he just lost 3 workers. 4 workers just go down from the mass amount of archers. And where are the other knights? Oh, they went back. Okay. We do see archer fights, but I don't know if Pepe can fight here. This is again, it's like a whole army and not a lot of green right now. Workers are chilling. Deer on this side. And one thing to note is Delhi will most likely have more food remaining because Delhi is producing mostly archers and some spearmen. Like, he did make some Ghazi Raiders. He has 6 Ghazi Raiders right now, actually, which I have no clue where they are. There 2 are with the army. I don't know where the other 4 are. These guys are having similar colors, so it's it's a little bit harder to see. 3 Ghazi Raiders here. Big army count. So yeah, Delhi's producing infantry, which is cheaper on the food. So Pepe will run out of food first in the long run. Now they all have their upgrades completed. 12 knights right now. There are 12 spearmen as well. Let's see what happens. That is a big army, by the way. That is a massive army. Not a lot of spearmen. Is this going to be a good engage from Pepe? Or are the archers just going to zoom through with the attack speed? The Ghazi Raiders are going down. All the spearmen are dead. And now only thing that remaining is Delhi archers right now. With that juicy attack speed. Spearmen are coming in. Wants to get those rid away immediately. And I don't know who's winning because the knights are falling. And as much as the archers are dying, I feel like not having any knights to tank for you, it's going to be archers with 20% attack speed versus archers with no attack speed. 38 archers versus 30 right now. Ghazi Raiders are coming in. This is a super, super close game. And it might end with whoever runs out of food first and who struggles to continue producing units. Because right now it's super, super close. He's going to pull back. And I gotta say, one sacred side only is pretty... It is okay, obviously for Gachi, it's a good gold income. But pretty good from Pepe to manage to deny that for as long as he did. He's probably gonna go now, try to maybe recapture it. Maybe he's gonna go for a raid on the deer. Yeah, we can see him right here. Attack moving onto the deer. Now, where is Gachi's eco? So he walled off here. So he's going to put 14 villagers on this side. He's got some villagers on this side. And he's got a shit 33 on wood. So this looks like he's slowly going to transition to farms as the game goes. And Pepe has a berry bush here. 1 deer, 2 deer remaining. And then berry bush over here. And then he is tapped out. Potentially, by the way, because Gachi's unit comp is so archer heavy, potentially Pepe could go for the enemy's boar and enemy's deer pack. Obviously, it is risky, and you can see Gachi is actually checking. So potentially he could go for the boar and the deer, and that would give him quite a big advantage in the army production to not need to transition to farms that early. But I'm not sure if he's going to go that. He's got some deer here left over too. And both players are chilling right now. 52 archers. Ghazi Raiders are coming in. They might get no instant reaction. These guys, again, they've been playing pretty well. Sometimes you show up, sometimes you do not show up for the tournament, you know? And I feel like both of these guys are, their reactions are pretty good. They're playing pretty well. And, yeah. Yeah, there is a 9 villager difference. 0 villagers lost from Gachi, by the way, this whole game. There are some knights coming. Are they gonna finally get something done here? Oh! I don't know if I don't think you saw that. There's no way you don't engage there. 5 worker kills from Delhi onto the Rus, and obviously Rus has some idle time on the TC because the worker difference is 10. Where, well, if you do some simple maths, it should be 5. So 60 workers against 50 right now. Maybe some idle time in like early feudal to try get more units out, squeeze more units out, I'm not sure. The deer run out. Now, is he gonna go for the boar on this side or is he gonna go back home? I feel like you just YOLO it. You say fuck it. He goes back. Oh, he doesn't see. Uh-oh, he gets engaged on, and Delhi units are already pre-split. The knights are coming from the side right now. Is he gonna have enough to deal with this? The knights are taking like almost no damage, but when you're getting shot by 60 archers, they are losing their HP for sure. The villagers are going back, so they are not gonna go on the other side of the map. They're not gonna go to Bor. Delhi is slowly transitioning into farms too. So Delhi doesn't even want to go for those deer because they're too far away. Instead, he's just going to transition to food slowly, which I don't mind. Berries are about to run out, and then Delhi is out of food. And by the way, Rus is about to be out of food. Rus actually has more food right now because Rus got an extra deer pack and the boar. And Delhi is skipping the 1 deer pack. Here we go. The engagement again. 72 fucking archers. This is kind of wild, actually. I'm surprised that what Delhi is doing is working as well as it is right now. Like, he is denting in the knights, and now it's just archers versus archers. And again, this is not the fight that the Rus wants to take because these archers are not as good. More knights coming in. Food per minute is about to plummet for Delhi, and soon after it's going to plummet for Rus as well. Trying to trade. Archer counts almost identical. These guys have been so close all game. All game long. Deer gathering, archers are getting pushed back. He basically needs knights to tank for the archers, otherwise the Delhi archers are going to do way too much damage. Berry's about to run out, Berry's on this side about to run out, and the food struggle is about to be very real. We see more farms over here from Gachi, but Gachi's producing like... See, this is the thing, Gachi's producing full archer, so he doesn't need as much food. To keep up with his army, but because Pepe is producing knights consistently, he needs more food in order to do so. The trades have been really equal, but Pepe might be over and out right here. He's losing. He's not 12 archers in production from Gachi, by the way, and only 3 from Pepe. You can see the resources are not looking great. He's popping the gremlins. He doesn't want to give up yet. He doesn't want to give up yet, but I'm very surprised how well the archers have been doing, by the way. And GG gets cold. Sheesh. That was a very, like, that was like a peak level top play. That was very good. Gachi is leading 2-1. Game number 4 is going to be between Pepe and Gachi-gasm. In the red as Pepe and Gachi playing as the yellow. We got Order of the Dragon against the Byzantines. And this is obviously both new civilizations coming into AOE4. On Gorge. Wait, what did I predict on Gorge? I actually predicted Malian versus... Well, it's not Malian Byzantines, it's Order of the Dragon Byzantines. Close enough, 50-50. Now, let's get into it. Order of the Dragon. Going with 6 on food, 2 on gold, and Gachi is gonna go for that stone cistern build that we've been seeing so much recently. And yeah, have you guys been enjoying the tournament so far, by the way, in the chat? How are you guys liking the hidden cup system? I bet you guys are dying right now to find out who the players are. I've been reading people being like, yo, this player is this guy, and you guys have no idea. And the funniest part is the players are PMing me between games, and they are getting it wrong too. They think they're playing against someone else, but they're not. And actually, I gotta give a shout out to Donardi. He messaged me a full list of players. He said, this player is this player, this player is this player. And let's give a poggers for Donardi because he got every single player wrong. And that is pretty impressive. He didn't even guess one. Pretty good stuff. And it was not even close, actually. Not even close. Yeah. So shout out. Yeah. Anyway, Gachi is gonna go for that double cistern, actually putting it really far away. I mean, I guess it's not a big deal. It's like only 10 stun more, but I'm a bit surprised he's putting it that far away from his base. We're gonna eat a little snack because I want a snack. That's it. OOTD triple age up. Or triple villager on the age up. What is this for? What's the rush? 5 on wood. I'm not sure. Am I organizer of this? Yes. We're calling the cup Xarvin's Hidden Cup. Xarvin is a gamer who has literally given days to the subathon. He's donated at this point 1,234 subs. And I decided to name the cup after him. I am paying out the players $1,000 as a prize money, which technically comes from Subathon, which technically comes from all of you that have subbed to the channel. And I organized, you know, I invited the players. I made the system so that players can figure out and everything else. And I'm commentating. And yeah, that's it. I'm like the producer, the plumber, the admin, the Reddit admin, the Discord janitor, the fucking... I'm everything. Again, I'm baking cakes under here. I'm eating. The hairdresser, that's right, the scene switcher, I'm the producer. The hype man, Drew. The sit-down comedian, the analyst, the hypecaster. Yeah, I'm kind of like Johnny Sins. That's true. That's true, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of like Johnny Sins, actually. Yeah, I have multiple... I just do so many jobs in multiple professions. Anyway. Here we go. Pepe is coming in with the horsemen. Triple H up into horsemen and archers. Pepe wants to be aggressive immediately. And this is kind of what I was saying. Like these... This is what I call optimistic. Right? You want to do the triple cistern, but this is like very greedy triple cistern because it's so far open. Like, yeah, you get the deer poggers, you get shit here, poggers, but if the units just attack you, how are you going to defend it? And we see already it's leaking. And this is where me as a plumber would come in and fix the leak immediately, but I'm not in the game, so I cannot, and that cistern will be deactivated, and he's going to lose the bonuses. Guys, let me fix my hair. I want to look pretty for you guys. Hold on. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we see Limitanae are coming in. Horsemen are coming in. And of course, by the way, want to give shout out to my mods for helping me as well during this whole Sabathon. I've shouted them out 20 times, but I'm going to shout them out 21st time. I want to shout out to women for helping me, for playing games with me, for supporting me, for cooking, for helping me out with taste tests, with Sabathon, gaming, permabanning people in the Twitch chat, and everything that goes along with it. Okay, this is kind of cool. Yo, that is a style right there. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the game. Here we go. Trendsetter, thank you. Gachi, what is he doing? Let's get serious. Wheelbarrow, +1 melee attack and +1 ranged attack. That's interesting. So rushing the attack for the horsemen. No iron undermash yet. There are no archers from Gachi, but potentially maybe if he dives under TC, but I guess he doesn't want to. He's gonna go for that leak again. Archers are in position. Limitanae, 7 Limitanae, but there's 6 archers, and these are not normal 6 archers. These are archers on steroids. So looks like you're ready to play pinball with those. Okay, dude. Where do you guys get these ideas, man? But I can see it actually. Yeah, I can see it. Here we go. +1 melee armor is coming in. Triumph is getting activated. These archers are doing pretty good damage actually to the horseman right now. Is he gonna target fire Limitanae, or is he just gonna keep killing the horseman? He's just target firing the horseman actually with the archers. Very interesting choice. But the horsemen are going down, and now Limitane can't really catch up because they got their shield wall ability activated. Good micro, but once the horsemen go down, that is a pretty expensive loss. And look at this, now Limitane are remaining. He removes the shield. Oh no! Oh no, he removes the shield wall and then fat fingers on the shield wall again, but now there's a cooldown on leave shield wall. So he's just getting dented in from the back. Oh la la, that is oh, now he presses leave shield wall again. And that, I mean, that was like 3 Limitane, 2-3 Limitane gone for no reason. The league is gonna go down again and is gonna explode. And what's happening? Gachi is no food, guys. Gachi has no food. I repeat, Gachi has no food. This is the only food source he has right now. This is all his workers. He has farms. He has what? Okay, he has 2 villagers on last sheep, and he has 4 farms. That is not enough. No horticulture, no double broadaxe, nothing. Mining camp over here is coming in as well. And oh la la. Sacre bleu. Art, okay, villager, first villager goes down, and once the first villager goes down, there's always a second. Let me tell you, no one ever loses 1 villager and then stops losing them forever. When someone loses the first villager, more will follow. That is the rule. I'm making it right now. Unless you don't take any more villager damage, then it stops. Thank you. Here we go. Engagement again. Triumph gets activated, but only 2 seconds are left on the Triumph. And Gilded Archers are again target firing the Horsemen. That's actually pretty cute. Pretty cool. I like that. But then begs the question, why make Horsemen in the first place? I don't know. Why not just go triple Archer and just dent in with mass Archers? I kind of want to try that actually as OTD. I want to just try pure Archer. Limitane have their shield wall. By the way, no military upgrades. So one of the reasons why the Horsemen are getting dented in so badly is because Pepe does have +1 range attack and Gachi does not have range defense. So the units are taking a lot more damage than they normally should. And there is Blacksmith being rushed out right now. The gold was prevented very early, so he couldn't get the upgrades. He's gonna try get some now. Triumph gets activated, but that will be expiring. 24 army count versus 13. Now the villager count, don't look at it too much because the villager count is OOTD. OOTD villagers produce 24 seconds, every 24 seconds. Compared to other civs that produce for 20. So OOTD will always have less villagers even if they haven't lost any, right? But so the villager count is pretty much the same, 1 worker kill. And also with the cisterns that give 15% gathering rate. Remember, OOTD villagers have 25% gathering rate. Archer on Archer action. He's getting under Iron Mash. He did activate Dialecticus to research faster, but it is not in time. It just finishes now, but there's like almost no units left for Gachi here. He's getting butchered by the OOTD Archers. And this is why OOTD Archers are the best units that this civ has. Their DPS is nuts right now. Longbows are also here, by the way. I forgot to mention. He went for the mercenary house. He just popped 5 longbows. 1 longbow is already dead. And he's gonna try to get at Aqueduct again. Dude, Gachi's taking such a big risk at the top. +1 range attack is also done. Such a big risk at the top that Pepe is not going for it or not checking for it. But if that gets checked, that is gonna be a check into a checkmate, actually. That was pretty good. That was pretty good right there. Thank you. We do see walls coming, but again, if he gets found, he will be in a lot of trouble. This army might look the same. It is not. This army is way stronger. He can kill him with just the archers without the horsemen even being there. No Limitane! I just noticed. There's no Limitane to kill the horsemen right now. OTD is going for the boar on the bottom side. Triumph gets activated. And these horsemen are just mowing down the archers. They're three-shotting the archers, by the way. They're doing so much damage against them. They're doing like 31 damage against an archer. Limitane is alive. One last archer, but Pepe now knows, okay, his food shit is right here. He knows he's right there. He knows that everything is on that side. Other food sources, by the way, for Gachi. Berries here, boar on the bottom, and then berries and deer. That's it. He's out. He can grow farms. He is slowly adding a farm here and there. But so is OTD. OTD, no wheelbarrow. Oh la la. He doesn't have horticulture either. He has the survival techniques. And by the way, he's on deer and boar. So that eco is gonna be wild for a while. The military count kinda equalizing. Kinda. OTD has had military lead the whole game. Kinda equalizing a little bit now. 3 Limitane. A lot of archers now for Gachi. And he's picking off the OTD archers. Big aggression. These two guys have been playing super aggressive this whole series. Uh-oh, Archer misrallied and maybe OTD falling apart a little bit. But, look in the top left corner. What do you see? This looks like Byzantines is defending, but he literally doesn't know that Pepe, and Pepe's going with Burgrave. Pepe don't give a fuck. Oh, the horsemen get into. Two extra villagers go down. What did I say earlier? Once the villager goes down, it is not the last one to go down. Thank you. Moses wrote that. Get it? Because I'm the... I split my hair into two with Moses. Split the... Burgrave is coming. Now, he wants to end the game immediately. So why Burgrave? It will add another production building that's gonna produce units 30% faster and 30% cheaper. So I would assume you just go man-at-arms there, no? Yeah, just man-at-arms. I mean, you don't need spearmen. You don't need... I mean, Lance Connect would be decent, but in low numbers they can get picked off. So just pure man-at-arms right now. He does need to upgrade them. So he needs to remember that. Gachi, 1.2k food, no gold. No gold for Gachi. And the horsemen are back in town. So Gachi is pushing. And do you know why he's pushing? Because he has no fucking clue that this is a burger. He thinks most likely that this is a Regnitz Cathedral, which would be the common choice, or the more common choice here. So he's pushing in to prevent possibly relics from gathering. Does he see? Let me see. He doesn't know yet, but he's about to see Burgrave. And here we go. He sees Burgrave. We see a Gilded Knight coming, and this is... uh-oh. We see early Gilded Men-at-Arms. They are getting upgraded. But this knight is not like a horseman. This knight is hitting for 37 right now. And he's got 5 armor. Look at this. It's 2-shotting the archers. Longbows? Oh la la. Oh la la. And suddenly, look at that knight is just not giving a fuck right now. Look, he shot the knight and he's like, ah, fuck it. It doesn't take any damage. I'm just gonna go something else. This is a really good way to play OOTD, but Gachi is now kind of recovering. He's gonna go castle soon. The Gilded Men-at-Arms are getting kited. We don't have the Golden Kuras upgrade. It makes Men-at-Arms take 20% less damage when they're under 20% health. And I think Byzantines all now got enough time from their opponent to age up and possibly be in a decent spot. But now the game switches the other way. So now Pepe got all his upgrades. He got his veteran upgrades for archers. He really should get scale leather. Doesn't have any gold right now, which is a little bit of a problem. But if he gets that upgrade, he's going to get with +1 attack, which is fine too. But if he gets that upgrade, his archers are going to be literally like men-at-arms. And right now we see men-at-arm archer combo with nothing else. The men-at-arms are obviously doing really well. Look how much they're tanking. They're tanking like 10 Limitane at the time. The Gachi archers are trying to go in, but again, these are veteran gilded archers, so they're a lot more tankier, a lot more HP, and Gachi is losing a lot of units. I'm not sure if this was needed to commit this hard into it. We see Cataphract coming out, crossbows are coming out to deal with those men-at-arms. Food, let's look. Some farms there, no berries, some deer, which is probably going to get attacked right now. Kuris is coming up. Maybe should get +2 ranged armor too, just in case. Still no dragon scale leather. These guys are APMing the shit out of their keyboards right now. Does he have a monastery? No monastery. He is committing fully to this. He is just committing fully to this. And if we look at the army supply, the Byzantine is slowly going to run out of food. The production is not there, and these units are strong as fuck. The Cataphract comes out. The Cataphract is strong. It's a stronger knight, but when you're playing against this many archers and this many men-at-arms, it is very, very rough. The crossbow comes out, gets one-tapped. Farm transition is attempting to begin. He's going to make more farms over there. But I don't know, man. The landmark is getting camped. The aqueduct is going to go down, and this time he's going to lose 2 levels. Not 1, but 2 levels of the water supply in the cisterns. It's going to be 2 over there and 2 on this side. So his economy just took a beating right there. Where does he go next? Monastery being built right now, and Pepe is just gonna dive in. He still doesn't have the dragon scale leather. And he is committing pretty hard. Crossbows are getting focus fire. The men-at-arms are left alone to, you know, auto-attack whatever they can. There's 4 men-at-arms right there. 5 men-at-arms! And Gachi taps out. And we have 2-2 semi-final number 1 between Pepe and Gachi. And I just want to remind everyone, this is semi-final number 1. We still have the second semi-final coming after this one. I want to remind you, brothers, that the last map is going to be Cliffside. We're going into Cliffside next. And we have OOTD getting that double to the U, which means that Gachi is a shit Abbasid and Byzantine player, and Pepe is a shit Rus and Mongol player. And that also means that the last matchup of this series will be Cliffside Malian versus Jushi's Legacy. Game number 5 between Gachi and Pepe is coming in right now. Gachi will be playing as Jushi's Legacy, and Pepe will be playing with Malian. And that is a pretty forward gold, I would say. That is as forward as they get. It's almost at the middle of the map. This is a semi-final number 1. So, we see Pepe starting off pretty standard, nothing weird. I'm sure he's going to just make some houses. And I think, again, I've said this before, but I think from Malian point of view, playing against the new civs, I think you just go for the standard. Maybe some aggression feudal, but you go cow boom into mass sofas, and you just attack your opponent. Now, as Jushi's legacy, it's kind of on you to decide what you want to do. So, we'll see what he decides to go for. Is he gonna 2TC? Is he gonna do the Bold Rush, aka Castle Rush into Shaolin Monks? I don't know, actually. That'd be kind of interesting. I'm not sure what the best approach here is. He has 2 on gold, by the way. Interesting. So not having 3 on gold, but 2 on gold. Although he did go 2 on gold earlier. So we'll see. We will see. Jam Boofy, thanks for 5 gifted subs, brother. Thank you. Thank you guys, everyone, for the gifted subs. Sorry I haven't been able to keep track with the Twitch chat as much because of all the casting and all the talking and all that. Love the cast of the game against Drongo that you uploaded 6 hours ago. That wasn't Voldemort though, it was me. Yeah, I know. It's a joke where because Voldemort was in the chat. So I just picked a random name from the chat. That's it. No hard feelings. It's just like a meme. You have to be there. Alright, Meditation Gardens coming in. Pepe is aging up with Manza Quarry. Meditation Gardens. Oh, that is disgusting. That is vile right there. Double stone, berries, and wood. That is a good landmark. And double stone or double gold is pretty valuable as well. If you get stone in your meditation gardens, you can actually just make towers because they're cheaper as well. The towers for Jushi's Legacy, once you hit Song Dynasty, cost 60 wood. So you can actually just make towers and just upgrade them with arrow slits and stuff like that because you get free stone from the meditation gardens. So yeah. Did you see the Reddit post on Beastyqt score? Yeah, I tried and I put in my account on Beastyqt score, and it said that my score is 0. Think about that. Here we go. How much stone is this? Is going to be like 60 stone, 40 wood, and like, I don't know, some food. Jungdan Tower is coming, so it will be Song Dynasty. No bold build rushing as of right now. And yeah, this is just going to be a 2 town center build from Gachi or more. We'll see. Maybe he goes wild with 3 TCs. Crazy hair choice. It's not really a choice, really. It's more of a... Yeah, so he's getting like 42, 43 wood per minute. 46, 48 food per minute. I'm saying 46, 48 because the scout is blocking some. And 60 stone per minute. That is... That landmark needs a nerf. Like, Manza Quarry is giving 75 gold. 75 resources. This shit is giving like 150, 160. It's crazy. So anyway, this hairstyle is not a choice. It's a sub goal to my head through the middle. And we also have a sub goal that we're completing later today. 10,000 subs. I'm going bald. Thank you. It was chat choice. I mean, I put the goal there, right? But it's chat's fault, right? Let's go with that. It's chat's fault, but it's my choice. Yeah. Being bald is a blessing compared to that. I mean, imagine unironically having this hair. Please record YouTube video like this. I am. I already recorded 2 YouTube videos like this, and the whole hidden cup is going on YouTube like this. Guys, I don't care. I know a lot of you are like, yo, people on YouTube might see you. Bro, I'm streaming to like over 10,000 people on Twitch every day. Like probably close to 15, 20,000 every day visit my Twitch stream. What's another 20,000 on YouTube? It's the same, it is what it is. I'm already out there, you know what I mean? It's too late for me. What's my opinion on this map? I don't know. I don't like I don't like the fact that the golds are all like so close. Like look at this. If you make a keep here, you deny 3 golds in stone, and this map spawns like that quite a bit. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but this landmark gives passive income, but if you stand next to it, you reduce the amount of resources that are gathered passively. That's why Blue Scout has been there the whole time. We do see horsemen coming out from Gachi. Stable is there. 3 horsemen right now, 4 horsemen total, denying that gold, and Pepe going a little bit greedy, not making any spearmen, not making any units, and that's gonna cost him some gold mining time, some cow booming, although he is producing 4 cows, so he had plenty of gold, which is good. Gachi also doing an Omega wall on the left side, and maybe gonna wall off on this side a little bit too, and have his whole base safe. One house goes down, 2 Donzers are out, and this is, like I said, delaying his cow booming quite a bit. Or actually, it's okay, it's not delaying because he had gold. I don't know if he like over-mined gold or what happened, but he is having a shit ton of gold still. Probably is going to need to put like a shit ton of workers on the gold if he wants to continue with the cows and eventually age up. But we do see Zuginu coming right now from Gachi, so Gachi is turning it up, and this is the... I feel like this is the first game where Pepe is the one that's defending. I might be wrong, but I feel like this is the first game where Pepe is defending and Gachi is the one that's attacking. And he's attacking off of 2 town centers, which is kind of like the advantage of Jushi's legacy compared to China. China can also attack in feudal, but a lot slower. Meanwhile, Jushi can do that way quicker. So, and by the way, we are revealing all the players tonight. We're revealing all the players tonight. Now, just so you guys know, this is Hidden Cup during the tournament. This is Hidden Cup during the subathon, sorry. If I ever do a Hidden Cup again, and I do it like as just a weekend tournament, and I'm not doing a subathon, I would get co-casters, I would get a nice little bracket, I would get an admin, you know, it'd be smooth as fuck. But because I'm doing this during subathon, a lot of the stuff that we've been doing is like in the moment. So it's been like slightly scuffed, but at least the games I think have been really good so far. So yeah. Is final tonight? Yes. This series has gone all 5 games. The pit mine goes down, by the way. The age up is not there right now. He's producing javelin throwers, but he needs more gold. And Gachi is denying it immediately. Look at the food count. The food count is increasing, but the gold count is going lower. Is he going to quit making javelin throwers? Thing is, if he quits making javelin throwers and ages up, what are you aging up? You need gold to upgrade your unit, so there's no point. He needs to continue producing units and continue mining gold. I would even maybe put more workers on gold to just try get as much as possible before the opponent possibly denies it. 19 Zuginu, +1 range attack, no armor, no wheelbarrow. Grand Fulani is coming with 14 villagers. The cow boom, let's check it, has been completed. He has 17 cows. He wants to get 18, and then you want to eat the last 2 cows constantly over and over. Here we go. He's gonna push in again onto the gold. He needs to deny the gold from the Malians. The Zuginu are denting in quite hard. The javelin throwers are gonna beat, like, the javelin throwers will destroy Zuginu because they have more range. But the problem is the pure mass of the Jushi's legacy and the fact that Gachi is just denying the gold. And if there's no gold, then he's not gonna be able to get any gold units. He's not gonna be able to get sofas. Look at this. He's got 108 gold. No upgrade started. He's just producing units. Veteran javelins are getting upgraded, but he's behind a unit. The Donzos keep getting misrallied into the army, which is a bit unfortunate. He changes that now, and another pit mine goes down. Maybe you should just go to the top side or something and YOLO it, because I feel like maybe you need to take a risk at this point. You're so far behind economically. Okay, he's not far behind. He has cows, right? But this is not the position you want to be in, right? And he really needs to start mining gold. Now, get some Donzo throws in there. He is mining gold once again. Shaolin Monastery is coming, which he's gonna just vacuum the relics real quickly with the Baldman. And here we go. Zugin are getting picked off. These are veteran javelin throwers right now. By the way, eco upgrades, no wheelbarrow, no specialist pick, no +1 range armor. On the other side, no +1 range armor against Zuginu, which is huge because these Zuginu are doing so much more damage than they should be doing right now. Sofas are going to start to get produced. Sofas are going to start getting produced. Javelin throwers are killing the Zuginu, but the Zuginu are melting the Donzos. They got 0 armor, 0 range armor, so they're getting absolutely destroyed. And now horsemen can jump on the javelin throwers. And here we go. Veteran Zuginu getting upgraded, sofas getting upgraded. He has 3 sofas in production, 4 stables, and I feel like steering a little bit from Pepe right now. We've seen him pretty calm, pretty collected, pretty aggressive. But right now, he is taking some damage. He does manage to hold. He only lost 1 villager, by the way. He actually killed 1 villager. I have no idea where. I have no idea where he killed 1 villager. I haven't even seen a villager come closer. Maybe Gachi lost a villager to Boar? I'm not sure if that counts as villager lost. Oh yeah, or Wolf. Yeah, maybe. Because, yeah, Pepe has not moved across the map at all. Wait, does he not know about the other side? Oh, I mean, he knows about this gold. He could definitely go for that one, but he decides to go for the forward one. Maybe trying to have all his golds kind of like in the front so he can defend. And now the Malian push has started. The pit mine goes down. It wasn't even finished, but it does go down already. And what does Gachi have? Gachi is running right now. Palace guards, Zuginu, some crossbows. Relics are being picked up by the bald monks right there, carrying them on their back. And this is the classic Malian that I always talk about. No +1 range armor, getting it now only. So that's the first military upgrade that he is getting. He's getting a second blacksmith actually. He realizes he's really far behind on the upgrade, so he wants to rush them out. Hopefully he remembers. The blacksmith just finished. +1 just finished. Is he gonna get +2? We're gonna find out. Double blacksmith. Do we get double upgrades? Double upgrades coming in. Okay, so Pepe is on the way to a full destruction. Sacred Sword gets captured. Pepe has 1 relic. Gachi has 2. There's 1 relic over here in his base and 1 relic into Gachi's base. Those are being kept last. And we see villagers taken down. Oh, that's a good nest to be shot right there. 2 villagers get taken down. 3rd one is about to get taken down. Oh, though. He's taking a lot of damage from the Nest of Bees, though. a lot of damage right now. That nest of bees is just pumping. We do see some horsemen trying to raid, going around, doing some damage. Nest of bees getting another shot. He's gonna get hit from behind, but is that gonna be enough? Nope, protects it. Nest of bees still firing, still shooting. Javelin throwers are now connecting. And sofas are trying to get to the nest of bees, but a block comes in! A block comes in, a bald monk is tanking too. The javelin throwers are denting in all the crossbows and all the Zugino in the back. But now it's just mass palace guards and mass spearmen that are left, and there's not much to deal with that. There's no Musafati warriors coming out. There's archers coming out, but there's a little bit too much purple. And I think that nest of bee not only did a lot of damage, but also baited so many units into trying to kill him and did not get value he wanted. He's getting archers, he's getting poison arrows as well. Needs to get +2 attack, and he's gonna try to switch into mass archers. But I'm not sure if he's gonna have time. 22 army supply versus 31. Sacred sites being captured left and right. These dens are pushing on both sides. He only has 7, 9 on wood. So if Pepe wants to transition to mass archers, he would need a lot more on gold right now. Or sorry, on wood. He has a lot of gold, maybe even too much gold. The barracks are going down. Nest of bees only made one, making another one right now. And that is just a lot of units coming in. A lot of units coming in. Sofas in the back. Okay, I like that. So if Pepe just buys time, doesn't really overextend, maybe if he gets a lot of villagers killed, maybe he's going to be back into it. The cows are still safe, and Pepe is not losing any eco, right? He has lost 4 stables, which is pretty bad, but he has killed 17 villagers right now. He's getting Imperial officials. I don't know how many Imperial officials he just picked up, but I saw at least 3 go down. There's another one right there. There's another Imperial official coming out. Pit mine will go down. What is the plan here? Does he have siege workshop or no? Stables are remade. Archers, 17 archers for Pepe. He has +2 range attack. He has poison arrows. The economy for Jushi is now full farms. He even went away from the boar. What do we see? 6 spear. Now 6 spear against 12 sofas is not enough, but he does also have crossbows, and the palace guards are also going to do a good job fighting. So we'll see if he manages to defend that. He's getting the last relic on the left. He's got 1,000 stone. And I think all that stone, yeah, all that stone is from the landmark, by the way. So since the landmark has been built, he's got 1,000 stone. Sofas are coming in. Oh, no, got into spearmen. 2 sofas go down. Yeah, 2 sofas go down. He's going to be able to do some harassment. He's getting siege workshop for the Springolds to be able to fight against the nest of bees. More workers are going down. A little bit sloppy. Gachi is not moving his workers at all. Just kind of leaving them there. The keep is going up to protect the food. Imperial official might go down if he sees it. Does he see it? Nope. But that's a lot of sofas that he lost like 8 sofas there. And I'm not sure that was worth like 6, 7 worker kills. The economy is, regarding workers and stuff, is pretty equal. Because Malian has cows, so even though he's behind on workers, he does have cows, which is pretty good. And the question is, can Malian win against Jushi's Legacy the longer this game goes? Because obviously Jushi's Legacy is a variation of China, very strong in the late game. So we will see. Here we go. The engagement with Palace Guards is coming. Springle? Yo, no, no, no. Springle, 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 Springle. No, 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 no. Springle! Okay, another Springle is coming. Now, this looks like a decent trade for Malian, I feel like. He is getting a lot better trade. Unless this Nest of Bees gets some crazy value, I feel like this is a pretty good trade for the Malian. The Poison Archers are doing pretty well. Springled is here. 2 Nest of These Nuts are here. Oh, that's a good shot right there. Pushing him back. 42 army supply against 28 right now. Gets popped on the Nest of Bees. And he's still pushing. He's still pushing in. Oh, Springle comes out. And Malian all of a sudden pushes Gachi all the way back. But there is that keep. There are strong fucking farms. And if we look at the economy, it's pretty equal right now. More food for Jushi's legacy, but more gold for Pepe the Malian. Oh, I'm not sure if you want to push into TC necessarily. That's a little bit spicy, I feel like. Maybe attacking the gold in this position would be the best thing to do, or maybe attacking to the woodline. Because I think like attacking into farms can work too, but with the keep being there, it's going to be a lot harder to engage. We do see double Springle coming out. A lot of Palace Guards are coming out too. No Spearmen anymore, just Palace Guards, Crossbows, Zuginu. The Springled Micro, not good on the left. Pepe picks up a Springle for free. He's gonna get that Nest of Bees as well. Yep, gets that Nest of Bees. Dude, this game is close right now. This game is close. Pepe, massing units, trying to end the game right here, right now. But Jushi's Legacy's eco is just uninterrupted, and they're both just full on producing. Yo, keep coming in for Pepe right now. Very, very aggressive keep. Is that gonna be enough though? Where are the workers? 26 workers are coming in. That might be... This will either... I know this is like a 50-50, but this will either work out really well, or it will really not work out well. Because if the keep goes down and he has a keep in the middle of all the production, that's really good. But he's putting the keep on the left side. Obviously he doesn't know that there's production there. Even putting keep here would be pretty good, I think. Denying some farms, denying all the production would be pretty decent. Okay, I like that. I don't like the keep here. I think that's too YOLO. Okay, the keep is starting to go up. Pepe with a lot of units right now. Looking good. Pushing in. Denies about 12, 15 farms right there. Gachi replaces the farms in the back. What does he do next? Where's the wood for Gachi? Gachi has this wood, and then he has to go on the small back woodlines, which there are not a lot of. Springles do take out Pepe's Springles. Does Pepe have the upgrade? Okay, Pepe does not have Banco repairs, would be really good for holding this keep to just prevent the enemy from taking it down, and you can repair it for such a long time with only a few villagers, so that would be a really good upgrade to get right now. The productions are going down, but the thing is, as much as Malian is pushing, he's not really destroying anything right now. If there were a couple of rams or something, that would be a lot of damage being done, but he's not really... Okay, he's making a siege workshop here. He's not really killing anything, you know? And on the top... Oh god, there's 30 villagers right there chilling. One sofa could end those villagers. I think what Pepe needs to do now is like check the top, check the bottom. He knows that the opponent has no golds inside of his main base, so he has to be mining the gold somewhere, right? You see a Springle coming out, and does Pepe redirect his eco to a lot of wood chopping, so he tries to end the game with mass siege? Does he have Banco repairs? No Banco repairs still. That would help a shit ton. Keep is coming on the top side, so even if he sends something now, it might be too late. Trebuchets are trebuing. The town center goes down. And both players just pumping out units non-stop. The army supply is in favor of Pepe right now. More villagers for Gachi, but again, the cows kind of make it more or less equal, more or less the same. And what is the plan here? I think for Pepe, he's gonna try to just mass siege and try to hold this. But in order to do that, you kind of need to deny the gold and wood mining. Like, that should be the first priority. Because if Gachi doesn't have wood, then obviously Pepe just wins the siege. He's checking this side for gold. Oh, but he doesn't know. He literally doesn't know. The gold is not getting mined here. It's getting mined at the north, which is almost next to his base. Oh, good positioning right there from crossbows. Oh, picks off 3-4. Palace guards are hitting in the Malian workers. And Pepe feels like he wants to push in. He feels like maybe because the palace guards are running, he can defend it, so he's just gonna try to push in. There's so many springles on the Gachi side, though. Oh, and the nest of bees. Oh, la la, get a fat shot right there in between. And that keep, no more stone. The repairs have stopped for now. He either needs to buy stone or do something. Wow. See, guys, that game right there, you can see, the most important thing is, it's good to attack your opponent. It's good to be in your opponent's base. But unless you're actively destroying buildings or you are denying the resources, I think the game could have been different. Now, another thing, let's not forget, the forward gold was very unfortunate. Because if the gold is in the back, that game is completely different, right? The Malian gets faster age up. The Malian doesn't get the gold denied. Then from then on out, he can make more units, age up faster, faster sofas, then Jushi's legacy is behind. But this is all part of the game. Congrats to both players. That was a great series. Probably the best series we've had so far.